Right then, this is Sharky from SHAR-KADE. Now today I'm going to show off the Walking Dead SHAR-KADE shooter. Now this is a 2.0 version of the SHAR-KADE shooter. It only has one power input. Now then, what I'll do is I'll show off how this unit now works. I've done a ton of script work, gone through every game on the system to get that recoil working on the guns themselves. Now I've had a few teething problems with this unit. I've come in this morning, the power supply that was running the solenoids seemed to have went, so I've spent hours again messing on with the system, got everything sorted though, so I'm about to show that off now. So what I'll do is I'll cut away and I'll show you how this system works. Now then, what I'll do is I'll start with the artwork of this unit. Now then, down the left hand side we have that comic style artwork of all the characters from the Walking Dead with that Walking Dead logo there. We have all gold acrylics and T-molding on this unit. We have some gold buttons there, and then around the sides of the guns we have some custom printed gold plates on each side with that Walking Dead logo there. And then on the gun mounts we have player 1 with a nice roses dark background there. On the gun itself we have that nice gold AMC logo, and then the gold going down the sides of the rail of the gun. On the right hand side of the left rail is another one of those gold plates, and then on the right hand side we have player 2 with that AMC logo again on the back, and around the side that Walking Dead gold plate again with all that detail on that grill, side grill. Now then, for the top art we have Rick there in the centre, Daryl there on the right hand side, all that artwork of all the different characters going around the unit. In the centre we do have a multi-layered custom grill. Now this is a 3D target grill. If you look in the background there's actually zombies there, and then we have that target and that gold grill. So if you look underneath there, it's actually recessed away from it. Now at the back here we have our single power port and all our PC connections and our graphics card, our GPU there with the HDMI out. The GPUs are a little different than what's on the Ultimate Deluxe control panel, so we do have a DVI out, a display port out, a DVI out, sorry, and a display port out, and a HDMI out. There's a 5-meter HDMI cable comes with this unit, and a wireless keyboard and mouse, and we have plenty of connections there on the back, and we also have some Wi-Fi antennas. Now it is possible to put these online and have Patreon on Teknoparrot, but until I do some tests I recommend to keep it offline. So then when you start up the SHAR-KADE shooter, you will come to Hyperspin tools. Now your left and right pinball will cycle through each of the system. So what we'll do is we'll head to Hyperspin tools and we'll press our start button, player 1. That will enter the system. Now to activate the recoil on the guns, it's got to be done manually from the Hyperspin tool settings. So we just have to go to recoil there and press our start button. Loading. What this will do is it'll load up, but as it exits, it'll actually load up Mame Hooker. So we'll press our escape button, which is our left pinball. So once it's exited out, you can also go in and set up Demul shooter. For some reason, Demul shooter is not keeping the settings of these guns, so every time you've got to set it up. I'm looking at seeing if I can get this fixed. I'm going to maybe hit up Brad D and see if he has any ideas. If you're not familiar with Brad D's channel, I helped share some of the gun code and sent him over simple scripts. He's went in depth and done some other bits and pieces, so we've sort of jumped out off each other's backs. I'm still using the same Y and U recoil rapid fire, but on each game we do have rapid fire and single shot for single shot games, and we've got slower rapid fire for the slower rapid fire games. So I've went in any simulated rapid fire or recoil, sorry, any simulated recoil I've set up a joy to key for. Any game that does have the options for the display and the recoil, I've set those up within Mame Hooker. So let's go to Demul shooter. Now this unit comes with a wireless keyboard and mouse. So what I'll do is I'll turn on the keyboard and mouse, and we just need to use the mouse portion. And on player 1 configuration, we need to select the second option down. That will be the first gun. And then for the player 2 gun, we need to select the first option, and that will be player 2 gun. Now then, these guns also need analog calibration, so we go to calibration analog devices, just click start, and then move the gun in all directions, every corner. That's for player 1. Now player 2, click start, move the gun into every corner. Now we'll just click stop there, save config, and that is it. Now Demul shooter needs to be running to play the Sega Model 2 and the Sega Naomi gun games. For Mame and Teknoparrot, it's not needed. There is Haunted Museum, I believe, on Teknoparrot that is needed. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and show off some gameplay. The next game we will try is Operation Wolf. Now this is another true recoil game. This is a single player game. we will change that game now to something that is simulated. We will head to Invasion. Now, I did do a video yesterday where I had a couple of issues when it was loading up. It was because of the script itself. And this morning there, I had a few more little issues as well, which I managed to iron out. Now then, all my INI files are reconfigured. So every time the game loads, we will end up with a new INI for every and each Mame game. So as you can hear, we are already getting feedback from player 1, player 2 gun. Now, this is simulated, so I have set a Y and a U key to on repeat and the gun ID. So what that does is every time it detects Y or U, it will shoot, it will recoil. But the shoot button is mapped to a different button within Mame. So in jointer key, we have a single shot for each recoil. We don't have it set to rapid fire because this is a single shot game. So it simulates it really, really well. Then we are going to move on to some Teknoparrot shooters. So then, we'll start off with Transformers, Human Alliance.
Wait, Sam!
then, House of the Dead 4 now has the cursor enabled. Thanks to one of my customers who set up the cursor for House of the Dead 4 in Teknoparrot. They showed us how to get it set up. I connected to their machine the other night. I think it was Andy. So really thanks to him, I've got a really nice cursor up on the screen for House of the Dead 4. So let's go ahead and load that game. This is a two-player game, but because it's quite difficult with both guns, I'm just going to play with one player.
These are all the weapons.
Do my stuff and show. Take this! You mean we should be heroes, right?
So if you check on the front of the gun there, we have 3 lives. If we allow a zombie to hit us, we will lose a life. And then no more lives, asks you to continue. Same goes for player 2. So only Sega Model 2 games and 3 are configured with the guns. They also have a live system or bullet system. I think most of them are set to lives, so when you lose a life, the guns will count down from that life and then you'll run out of lives. Games on Teknoparrot like Aliens Extermination, that game has a bullet count.
Mission beneath the United Nations H confirmed.
Don't marry these boys.
If we allow to get hit, we will lose a life on our display. So Mame has been configured to then use the LED display as a points down system for lives or can be for bullets. So let's quit that. So then I'll cut away and then I'll show off how many games is actually on the system itself. So we are currently in gun games, so I'll cycle through all the gun games. We are now in light gun games. Sega Model 2. Sega Naomi gun games. Shotgun games. And then Teknoparrot. So there's a ton of cool titles on this setup. Some of those really cool Teknoparrot games. Like I say, there was one game I couldn't get configured with the recoils. For some reason it just wouldn't configure. Was the House of the Dead Scarlet Dawn. But what I'll do is I'll finish off with some gameplay footage of that game itself.
Shoot!
You okay?
Well, name the price.
Hang on.
The guy who wouldn't leave me alone.
Things never work out for the clingy types.
Gunfire. Aim for the chandelier.
It's not opening. I'm breaking it down.
Grenade launcher.
Shoot!
Shields collapsing.
So make sure you like, share, subscribe to the videos, hit that notification bell, and I will catch us in the next one.